Yo, I just got done streaming NTE's launch preview special program, and let me tell you, god damn, did they absolutely dominate with that, dude. That was surprisingly one of the better pre-launch live streams I've seen for a gacha game. No joke. There was so much packed into this, condensed into this, so much gameplay, so many features, so many announcements, and there was actually one point in there. There were multiple points in there that took me completely by surprise. The phenomenal trailers featuring some of the new characters. There was the riding around on a wheelchair, like literally igniting a turbo boost while on a wheelchair. The Persona collab with the music, like my chat went wild when that happened. Man, what a freaking live stream. Today, I'm here to kind of go over the things that I liked or go over some of the things that were revealed to us. They reached out and offered to sponsor a video doing that, so I said, yeah, definitely. Awesome. If you guys are interested in pre-registering for the game, I strongly urge you to go ahead and do so right now. They just broke the 35 million threshold, which means you're going to get a ton of goodies, which we're going to talk about in just a second. The game officially launches on the 29th globally, which means I'm going to be there minute one of the launch, live streaming the entire thing for the first whole freaking week. Now let's jump into everything that happened. We're gonna break this down piece by piece. There is a standard board, which gives you 20% off your first 10 rolls. This is kind of like a beginner's banner. After successfully doing those rolls, you actually have the option here of choosing between one of 6 different S rank characters. There are going to be 2 limited boards here, the Ichi Daime one with Nanali, and then the Misty Tipsy style that features Hotori. I mean, I'm gonna go for Nanali because I feel like I kind of need her, but Hotori is one of the few characters that I am very much so interested in. I love her ability to freeze time. There is the ARC research program, which gives you a guaranteed featured ARC within 8 pulls, guaranteed S-class ARC within 6 pulls, and then every pull yields an A-class or higher ARC, and then every pull within the ARC research program costs 10 Trikeys. They announced that there's going to be a brand new chapter. I played through all the story of the beta, and I am abso-freaking-lutely hyped for this one. The white hair chick with the eye patch on, that entire sequence, the fight scene that happened in the trailer looked insane. I'm incredibly hyped for this one. There are going to be new high-risk commissions, which are new bosses, the Swallowtail and the Nestbound Bird. We got to see all the crazy outfits. We got to see a bunch of the cool, not only the vehicles that were going to be present, but the alterations, the inclusions, the customization for the cars as well. We got to see a bunch of the mini games, the improvements made to various different mini games. We got to see each of the different factions, like the Ibon Antique Shop, the Starry Express, the CSU2, ETD4, ETD6. We got to see so many of the characters, like actually pre-rendered characters, in-game characters, all of it. So many hot waifus. It was unreal. There were a couple, like the dude wearing the white robe. Couple of really good looking characters, male characters specifically as well. They confirmed that to kick off version 1.0, you're going to be able to get 120 pulls very easily, but you're going to be able to unlock a total of 470 plus pulls just by playing. They break down exactly how you go about doing all of this, which we'll touch on in just a moment, but you get a grand total of 28,565 premium currency, you get 169 standard rolls, you get 32 premium rolls, and then 105 total Trikeys. This is actually really good. You unlock the free S-Class character Chiz completely free just by continuing to upgrade your Tycoon level. You also get dupes of her as well, which is wild, because she's already a good character, but this is going to allow for you to make her even better. You get login rewards for just playing each and every day, over a dozen limited pulls, along with the 3-day login reward being Aurelia. There's the Anomaly Hunter's Journey, which rewards you with a ton of both standard and limited pulls as well. again, like they're just throwing these things at you. As I noted, we did break the 35 million milestone, which means that not only are we getting 20 standard pulls, we also get the character Haniel. They have reduced the cost of several different outfits, the popular Kid Natalie outfit, the Verdant Grace Chiz outfit. I actually thought that the popular Kid Natalie's outfit specifically was one of the better ones in the beta, but the fact that Chiz's outfit is there and present now, I don't remember ever seeing that, but that is a stunning outfit. They did confirm there's going to be a Persona collab, which, I mean, during the live stream, the music, as soon as it played, like, again, our chat just lit up. It was so freaking good. And even when they had a Tower of Fantasy collab with the music, I mean, people immediately recalled it. Like, I didn't. I knew I heard the music somewhere, but chat was immediately like, I had like 7 messages that all said, holy crap, a TOF collab for NTE. And yeah, so people actually remembered it more than I did, which is, I mean, kind of crazy. There are 3 different codes that you can redeem. You have up until May 13th to do so. I have the 3 codes on screen right now. They have showcased a bunch of optimizations as well. One of the first optimizations were the frame rate, and let me tell you, it was noticeable. It was brilliant. They increased the FPS by what, like 75-85% total, which is insane. They then introduced the full ray tracing into the game, and god damn, is that gonna blow up computers in the best possible way. That looked absolutely stellar. I can't wait to. I have a strong computer, so for me, it's an absolutely non-issue, but man, am I gonna love turning that on and seeing exactly how beautiful it makes my game. They have refined the models, which, I mean, you can see if you just watch the trailer, you'll see that there are some lighting adjustments and shadow adjustments, and it all looks, I mean, like, the models already look great now, and this just makes them look that much better. There are going to be open world interaction improvements, so the actual interactable environments. There was one point where they interacted with a shop clerk, and they got the bag that had some of the groceries in there. They walked up to a vending machine. They pulled out I think it was like a can of soda. And then they also confirmed that there were going to be individual phone cases for every single character. That was sick. They did confirm that there were a lot of optimizations coming. I'm not going to break down every single thing because that would take me like 10-15 minutes, and I don't really want to do that. I know you guys don't really want to do that, but I mean, for those of you that do, I have all of them on screen right now. You can take a look at that. There are character changes. There are changes to vehicles. There are changes to the wanted system. There are changes to the housing system. There are changes to the photo mode system, interactions overall. Then they showcase their roadmap of things that they were looking to improve or looking to introduce in the future. And you know what, like, immediately I want to point out, I appreciate the fact that they're being completely open and transparent here. They didn't have to do this. They didn't have to tell us the things that they changed. They didn't have to tell us the things that they were working on, but they did. They've been completely transparent with us every stage of the way, every step of the way, and that has created a level of trust, I think, in this game specifically that they didn't have before, that they desperately needed. I think any game really needs when attempting to launch, because you don't want to mess up. And the more people that have expectations that are clearly defined, the better. Now, I mentioned that I would go through the sources with which to obtain the premium currency, the standard pulls, the limited pulls, and the tri-keys. They actually documented this themselves. So as you can see on screen, there are freebies at launch, the pre-registration milestones, launch preview program, check-in rewards, the anomaly hunter's journey. This gives you a ton of premium currency and pulls. There are gameplay rewards that you can earn in game, Zero's companion, whisker patrol, the market opening, rehearsal, etc., etc. Again, this is thousands and thousands of premium currency, 80 tri-keys, and a bunch of standard and limited pulls. Then the gameplay rewards that are permanently available, you're looking at tens of thousands of premium currency, along with some standard pulls as well. And at the end of the day, ultimately, like, dude, this again was an absolute banger stream. They showed so much, genuinely so much. They did so much, and I couldn't have asked for more. This was exceptionally well done, and I think has left a lot of people very hyped and very excited, not only for the future, for the game's release, but also for what they plan on doing in patches moving forward, because they've documented a lot of things that they're in the process of working on, but they've also documented a lot of things that they have fixed, altered, implemented, or changed in some capacity. Again, I thought the stream was really well done. Definitely one of the better pre-launch live streams out there. And I look forward to the post-launch stream or the 1.1 stream, and honestly just having fun playing the game, because at the end of the day, that's really all we want. Again, if you're interested in pre-registering because you want to play the game, go ahead and join over 35 million other players right now by clicking that link down below. You will not be disappointed, and if you are disappointed, then don't blame me. It's not my fault. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.